So I'm just have to talk to every vendor and I'm allowed to be here if they don't have a permit. We have complaints from the neighborhood. So
neighbor that isn't here is complaining?
Somebody in this neighborhood. I don't know who, but they're complaining, and that's why I'm here. Unfortunately, if there's selling happening, it's not allowed. If you have to have a permit.
They're donations.
Okay.
That wouldn't.
Okay. Is this an event? Or
Hi.
Yeah, Halloween event.
It's a Halloween event?
It's a buyout for just a neighbor.
Are you... Okay, so this is... This neighborhood or what?
Yeah, for a neighbor
that lives here. Thing?
No.
Okay, so I'm just have to talk to every vendor and I'm allowed to be here if they don't have a permit. We have complaints from the neighborhood. So that's the only reason why I'm here. I'm not here
so weird because like it's by the neighbors.
Yeah. Some neighbor that is not here is complaining. So
neighbor that isn't here is complaining?
Somebody in this neighborhood. I don't know who, but they're complaining, and that's why I'm here. I'm not here because I want to be, trust me. So
okay. Can I get your name and
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'll give you a card when I'm done talking to each and every person.
Okay, that's fine, but like I'm also here, so I'd still like to know who you are because you'd
like
still
I said,
end up
I'll give you a
to
card
me.
when I'm all done.
But if you can say that, you can tell me your name.
Yeah, it's Finkel 5082, and I'll give you a card too.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. But not your name. That's kind of fucking.
He just told me his name. I think he said Finkel.
Yeah, Finkel 5082.
Okay. And
I'm not causing
you're wearing
any
something
problems
under there, so it's making you.
Oh, my bad. Yep.
No, you're fine. So he's saying that a neighbor called and complained.
Okay.
And now he's saying that whoever doesn't have a permit, even though, from my understanding, no one needs a permit.
These are all neighbors having fun and gathering together.
I know, but unfortunately, if there's selling happening, it's not allowed. If you have to have a permit.
They're donations.
Okay.
That wouldn't.
Okay. Like I said, I'm not here because I want to be. I'm here because I got called here. I didn't drive by and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go pick on them. It wasn't like that.
Okay. And what was your call number?
What do you mean?
Your call number?
My call number?
The call number?
The incident number?
Yeah.
Like I said, I'll give you a card when I'm done talking to each vendor. Okay. It's gonna have the incident number, my name, my badge.
Well, you're still talking to me regardless. Cause
Are you in charge of the vendors?
I mean, I'm here.
Okay. Look, I'm not trying to be difficult with you.
I'm not trying to be difficult with you either. I'm simply asking questions.
I get that, and I'll give you a card when I'm all done. Okay?
You saying you're giving me a card isn't giving me questions.
How about you talk to them, okay? And I'm going to go talk to them.
Well, you're the one that started the conversation. You initiated the whole thing. You should be talking to me.
Yeah, what's going on?
Well, that's what I'd like to know. What's going on?
So there were some complaints about the vendors out here.
Can I just start by saying I hate to come here and do this on a Friday. Okay, can we just start there?
Okay.
We're only coming because there was reports of like 6 or 7 vendors or something, and they're trying to complain about that. I don't know what they're complaining.
Exactly? Like these are all neighbors. These are all neighbors that live here.
Yeah.
Who's helping another neighbor.
So I just want to start with that.
So
the officer arrives citing a complaint from a neighbor who isn't even present, repeating that he's only there because someone called and insisting permits are required if anything is being sold, but the reality on camera tells a different story. This isn't a market or a formal event. It's neighbors from the same community gathered for a few hours to support one of their own during a hard time with no advertising, no disruption, and nothing being sold, only voluntary donations, a clean space, and people helping each other. Yet the pressure continues through repeated questions and vague explanations, making it clear this situation isn't really about permits at all, but about a single complaint being used to challenge a peaceful community coming together.
My partner said to
would
you,
that not fall as a community thing, like neighbor to neighbor issue, not a city issue?
I just want to say, by starting off by saying, we understand that this is a community.
We're not out here. We're not just gonna lay down the hammer and shut this down, right? That's why we're talking to you. So
well, he just said that whoever doesn't have a vending license needs to shut down. I'm telling you that these are all neighbors doing a neighbor event. It's not even an event. It's for another neighbor.
Community coming together to help
exactly.
in the community.
So yeah, it's a community thing, not a city thing.
Here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna call whoever reported it and try to work out something.
I mean, it would be best because it's within our own community.
I don't think you guys are trashing the place. I don't hear loud music.
We don't. We actually have trash bags for everybody.
I honestly.
So it's.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I know exactly who it was who has an issue with me personally. So if she has an issue with me personally, she needs to come and speak to me. She can't be, making reports to you guys and using our taxpayers' money because she doesn't like the idea of me.
Right, and I'd hate to come out and be a representative of the city and be like, you have to shut this down because I'm not trying to ruin you guys' Friday. Right?
Like, yeah, especially because she doesn't, like, she can't really have anything to say. Like, these are neighbors.
1 second, let me just try to call this.
Okay. Espérense, no haga nada. No se preocupe, para eso estamos.
I'm gonna talk to my partner and we're gonna work all this out. Okay?
Awesome, thank you.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me? I don't mean to be difficult, I swear.
I'm not trying to be difficult either, but like if it's neighbors with neighbors trying to help another neighbor out, like this has nothing to do with the city. Like we all live here, we all pay taxes in these buildings.
And I know you do.
So we have
a job to do, just
which is fine. But it's more than most likely. I already know who it is. She has an issue with me personally, and like I told him, if she has an issue, she needs to talk to me. She can't be using taxpayers' resources because she has an issue with somebody. Just one person. Yeah. Like that's what are we using our resources for?
Yeah, I get it.
Can I touch you?
Yeah.
You're the one that posted this.
The conversation escalates not with anger but with frustration, and Claridias, the officer, explains they're responding to complaints about multiple vendors admitting they don't even want to be there on a Friday night, while the reality on the ground tells a different story. No es no trash, no disruption, just neighbors who live here coming together to help someone in need. The recorder calmly pushes back, pointing out this isn't an event. Commerce isn't a city issue but a community matter being misused by one person with a personal grievance. As the officer acknowledges the scene doesn't match the complaint, the tone shifts toward resolution, exposing how easily public resources can be triggered by a single call and how important it is to question authority respectfully when common sense is clearly on display.
We can say I'm hosting. I'm not necessarily. It's not an event. It's literally neighbors that live in this neighborhood that are having a hard time. So we all got together to help a neighbor out.
Oh, it's like a charity.
Yeah, it's not Jay. J-A-Y.
J-A-Y. And your last name? Just because I'm speaking to you.
I just want to be spoken to as Jay.
Jay? Okay.
Yeah. That's how I go by, and that's how I like people to call me. I'd like to have all of your guys' names and badges and numbers on there. Just because, like, thank you for handling the way you did, you know, and I want to make sure I don't have complaints on the wrong person or, like, give the wrong person, like, the wrong, like, not complaint, but a praise, you know?
Yeah, she's gonna write down all of our names.
Awesome, thank you. Yeah, well, I'm not trying to be an I'm just like no, I totally get it. I just like I just don't like that it's because this one person who doesn't like me. I've had incidents with her before, and you know, and she just doesn't like me. Like she has an issue with me, and it's just personal. So it's not cool that she wants to make it something else with everybody else when we're just simply trying to help another neighbor.
So we just give them a warning. If the people with the permit are here again, then they're going to get a citation. Okay?
Well, that's fine because I mean this is literally not like we're doing this for like 3 days, 2 days.
Yeah.
It's for a couple of hours, you know, and we're just trying to help our neighbor.
And
like,
we're going to be out of here, and we're going to leave you guys alone.
Thank you. No, thank you. But I'm just saying, like, is it such a horrible thing to help your neighbor?
No, it's not, and I get it, and that's why I'm not here saying you guys got to get out of here.
No, I'm not saying that either. I'm not trying to be. I'm sorry if I'm sounding like one. I'm just. It frustrates me that I know I'm almost 100% who it is, and it just. If she would just talk to me like a grown person, like she is supposed to be, we can at least be like, okay, if you don't want us to be here after this time, fine. We can work something out together. We don't have to bicker and bitch with each other, you know? Like, that's all.
What begins as a simple act of neighbors helping a neighbor quickly reveals a familiar pattern where a personal grudge turns into a police response and community support is treated like a problem. The officers admit they don't want to shut anything down, acknowledging there's no trash and no real issue, yet still issue a warning based on one complaint. The frustration is clear not from guilt but from knowing exactly who made the call and why. Then the scene shifts, showing how easily authority escalates elsewhere as a man sitting quietly in his parked car becomes a suspect for doing nothing at all. Questions turn into demands, calm explanations turn into threats, and knowing your rights suddenly becomes a liability. Together, these moments expose how quickly ordinary behavior can be framed as suspicious and how standing your ground often invites pressure instead of accountability.
That's it.
We just really have fun together, you know, putting dogs and kids.
And I believe it. That's why I'm not telling you guys to leave. I'm just.
Thank you. Thank you.
What's going on?
What's up, man? Are you working security or something over here?
Nah.
No? You've been out here for quite some time.
Nah, I haven't. I been here probably 15 minutes.
All right. Do you have your license, registration, proof of insurance, all that?
Yeah, what do I need that for, though?
Well, we're in a high crime rate area.
Yeah.
You're backed in.
Yeah, you seen me back in, though. You follow me. You follow me from over there.
Yeah, so we've been here for a minute.
Nah, you left. I watched you the whole time. You were pulling up across from me, then you seen me, then you turned into the gas station, then you pulled out to Tropicana.
I'm just relaying to you that it looks suspicious.
I know, but suspicion is not a crime or a misdemeanor, sir. Like,
it's called reasonable suspicion. All I need to do is identify you, make sure you're not on America's Most Wanted, and then you're free to leave.
Well, I'm not on America's Most Wanted, and I haven't did anything wrong, sir.
Oh, okay, but I don't know that, right?
Yeah, I know. It's not my job to do your job for you and to...
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you the question.
Yeah, and I don't have to answer. I don't have to answer.
Go ahead and step out of the car. Okay. Go ahead and step out of the car right now.
Do I have to?
Yes. 100%. I'm giving you a lawful command.
I'm just.
You're being obstructive.
No, I'm not being obstructive. I'm asking questions.
I know, so we'll explain everything in a minute.
Because I'm trying to explain it the most professional way.
I know. But
you're allowed to ask questions.
I'm allowed to not answer questions as well.
No, that's not true. Because I have reasonable suspicion to believe that there's something going on.
Okay, sir. So I'm just gonna ask you one question. If I don't get out of the car, you gonna arrest me?
100% for obstruction.
Okay, cool.
Please step out. Thank you, sir. Go ahead and turn around. I'm just gonna pat you down. You're not under arrest, and I'll put you in. You have an ID on you?
I don't want to answer any questions.
You have to identify yourself, my man.
All right. Am I going to jail if I don't?
Yes, 100%.
Okay. You're gonna arrest me if I don't identify myself?
Yes.
Okay, cool. What's your name and badge number, please?
Officer Kimbo.
Okay, cool.
19195.
That's cool.
Just go and put your phone there. All right.
Okay. I'm just gonna put it up right here.
All right. Continue to keep it cordial.
Cool.
All right. Where's your ID at?
It's right here.
The tension peaks when a simple question turns into a threat of arrest as a man sitting lawfully in his parked car is ordered out, patted down, and warned that refusing to identify himself will send him to jail, all based on suspicion tied to the area rather than his actions. He stays calm, asks questions, and clearly explains his rights, even as authority pushes harder, simply because he doesn't submit without cause eventually after. Repeated threats and no crime uncover the officer runs his information and lets him go. No charges, no arrest. Just another reminder of how quickly everyday behavior can be framed as suspicious. Together with the earlier scene, these moments highlight a powerful lesson. Knowing the law, understanding your rights, and documenting encounters can shift the balance, turning escalation into accountability.
I threatened with arrest for sitting there.
Well, I'm explaining you my perspective.
I heard your perspective, sir, and I heard everything you said, and I told you that I didn't feel like I had to answer certain questions or do certain things. I do want you to threaten me with arrest, but I really don't. But I guess we'll just find out. I'll just end it just like that, sir. Okay. Appreciate you.
Do you understand what reasonable suspicion is?
Yeah, you don't have reasonable articulable suspicion at all.
I do.
What?
100%. We've made in the last 1 week 6 different drug arrests.
No one else's arrest has anything to do with me. I can come in this parking lot and do anything lawful. As long as it's lawful, I can do it.
So based on my training and experience,
that's fine.
The way the vehicle's parked, the corner it's parked at, the store it's parked in, you've been here for quite some time.
That's fine.
Right?
I understand.
So it's reasonable for me to believe that something's going on.
Nah, it's not reasonable at all. It's not. But I guess we'll find out.
Right. And I told you from the jump, we're just gonna identify you. If everything's cool,
sir,
you're free to go.
But I'm a free American, sir.
Yeah.
I fought for this country, bro.
Thank you for your service.
So I don't have to just go around and handing people my ID when I'm not doing anything wrong. That's not how it goes,
I
sir.
have reasonable suspicion.
I understand that you. I understand what you said.
Right? You're not in handcuffs.
I understand, sir. I understand. Yeah, I understand.
So,
are you mad at me for standing up for my rights?
Not at all.
Okay.
I'm trying to have a dialect with you so that we're on the same page of what I'm perceiving and what you're perceiving.
I understand what you perceive. What this area is. I know. I don't.
Prostitution, narcotic sales.
Okay.
Okay. I'm telling you, in this parking lot alone.
You told me that already, sir. So we don't. You don't. I understand. So, we don't have to go back and.